Hello, everyone, and welcome to Ashes Wednesday. Today, we are going to get a little wild. By wild,
really? What does that mean? I didn't know that.
I said a little wild, just a pinch. No, I posted and asked people in the Discord channel, and on our social media platforms, and on our community texting platform, hey, send us some Ashes deck lists. Because I feel like the energy and effort it took me to build the decks that I have,
it's a lot.
I have a handful, and I love them.
Yeah.
And every time I play them, I'm happy. Like, I've been playing that Ashes League on Wednesday nights, our Discord league. Mm-hmm. And it's just a joy to get to play the game and to get to play it against other people with totally different Phoenixborn.
Yeah.
And so I needed at least a kick of inspiration, which was just like, send me a deck list, pick the Phoenixborn. I'm going to bust out of all the cards. Because I feel like I do this in games. I don't know if you do this or not. But
you don't know by now?
You do this less, but you do it some. Like, as an example, in Flesh and Blood, I always play Red Plunder Run. It's like, this is a go-to card. It's super valuable.
Because it's value.
So in Ashes, I feel like I actually started doing the same thing, where it's like I'm gravitating towards very specific cards over
What's the number one value card for you? How's everybody also? Good to see everybody out there.
Well, it's everything. It's for, like the dice types, like having nature around as an example. Or
nature's so valuable.
Like the what's that card called? Nature's Wrath. Meteor, Kneel. These like sweeping board-wide effects, right?
Yeah.
Even trying to make a big creature just work.
Yeah.
That's not the Iron Rhino. That was your shtick for a while. So, anyways, a ton of people submitted deck lists, so that was awesome. I picked one.
I picked one too.
Mine is
Can you just quiet the beeping over there?
Yeah, something's going on.
Can you just mute it? Press mute on the keyboard or something.
We got a faint happening over here.
Does that work? Yeah? This is not a test? Emergency pop card system?
It does sound like the emergency broadcast test. This is just a test.
This is a test. What's going on, chat? Hey, I don't see any chats coming through.
I do.
Do you really?
Nope.
No, yeah, I see you don't. If you're out there, are you watching? Are we live? Are we on?
That'd be funny.
Who's out there? Chaos Theory, you out there?
I'm talking to a bag of air.
Somebody else? Figure out. I just want to make sure that we're not just talking literally to the void right now, which could be happening.
That'd be funny.
Streaming sometimes is that way.
My deck came from username.
There we go.
Impossible. There it is.
Whoa! Yeah, you guys are blowing up now. Everyone's just creeping around like it's like we're hidden behind a little veil. There they are. Nice. Hello, everybody.
What was the deck?
I just got like 20 chats coming through yet.
They're on fire. What was the deck? Oh, I was playing Jericho last week. So I picked up
Brace of Conleys?
The brace of Conleys. That deck was awesome.
Yeah.
And that's I think
good.
What made me want to do what I did now, which is just like I feel like there's so much in this game that I still am missing.
Yeah.
And so I picked a Herald deck, which is called Arcane Trickster. I'll link to it really quick on Ashes.live. This is from Impossible German over on our Discord channel. And where'd you get yours?
What do you think an impossible German is?
A German?
Well, I mean, like, where's the impossibility in that? Like, I guess somebody who isn't German?
It's like, I'm more thinking about, you're impossible. Like, so you're like,
impossible is just another word for I'm possible. Do you know that?
Did you get that from a movie?
I got that from Gary Busey.
I thought you were going to say Gary V.
I'm with Busey. You ever seen I'm with Busey,
No.
the show? You never seen that?
No, but I can imagine. Is it a reality TV show with Gary Busey?
My dad spent a lot of time with Gary Busey, which is not a surprise to you.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
He's from our area. He did Mazeppa and stuff here in Tulsa.
I feel like your dad and Gary Busey in a room for an hour would be wild.
He said Busey's always been off the deep end. He's crazy.
Crazy.
Yeah, genuinely.
But that doesn't mean it can't be enjoyable.
Oh, he's so enjoyable. I got to show you an episode of that show. Yeah, it's the kind of comedy I think you really dig. There's an episode where Busey... Busey's insane, clearly, and you're never quite sure if he's aware of it. And he's on a hidden microphone giving notes to his protege, which is kind of the show. The show is there's a protege who's learning the life lessons from Gary Busey. And he's going on a date. Busey's telling him how to be romantic and whatnot. And then he's on a date with this gal. And
Gary or his assistant?
No, the assistant, the protege. And then Busey's on the mic, here's what you should say, here's what you should do. He's over on the other table, watching how things are going. It's just comedy gold. Yeah, you should watch that.
How recent is this?
I'm with Busey. Let's see, what was that? Probably mid 2000s. It was kind of in like the space ghosty kind of period of my life. 2003, Comedy Central.
Okay.
Yeah.
It felt recent, but I was like, I haven't heard anything about that ever.
I'm on Matt Bauer's Shuffle Bus Season 2 Cole Normal Bears deck because Matt did a great write-up. He's got a full write-up on Ashes.live. It's over there.
I didn't read anything.
And we were talking, everyone was talking here earlier today about how Gates Thrown Open seems like a really important spell for illusion. And that's where I think you remove an exhaustion from all of your conjuration books.
Yes, you can use them all again.
And this deck is all about doing that. So if anyone wants to follow along, I don't know if you can search on Ashes.live yet.
Is it this deck right here?
Shuffle Bus Season 2, Cole Normal Bears.
Yeah, I'm just going to paste this in the chat.
Matt, we need to work on the title here. You're just like Nick. You guys are boring titlers. We need to get some pizzazz.
Abrasive Conleys was pretty funny.
Abrasive Conleys is great.
That was a good deck. What was the one
Nick's
before
Beefy Boys could work as well. It's a play
you
on
gotta be
Zach's
careful.
Beefy
I have a trademark there. You got to be careful about it.
Everybody can run the Beefy Boys. It's everyone's a little different on that.
I do feel like Beefy...
Filter by title.
Beefy Boys, B-O-I-Z, is something that I should get a trademark on.
Is this... Is this...
Can you imagine if I actually had the trademark? That would be so good.
Hold on, is this new? I think the search by filter by title is new. So go to our Ashes.live. Wait, I can do that. I have the login. I'm the information. I have the power.
You having your computer out during Ashes stream gives me nightmarish flashbacks
Here it
to our
is.
sorting party when I got my upgrade kit.
All right, here we go. Covenant. Now, here's what we do. We put Covenant in the title of all of our decks. And
now,
then,
hold on. Isn't Bauer supposed to be good at this game? I think he's a notably good player.
I said the name sounded familiar.
Yeah,
I thought he was one of your... Is that Matt Coles I'm thinking of?
he was good at games too, turns out.
Well, Covenant, Xandria Legion. Okay, here we go. Dude, look now. Look.
Yeah,
look.
Nick's saying it's a Matt Bauer special. It's an incredible deck. I'm a little scared.
Well, I'm playing it, so it's not a big deal. So then we go Covenant. Okay, I think this was just added, maybe because I was complaining about it earlier. Look, now if you... Dang it. If you search by Covenant, it should show.
Did you spell it convenant like so many people do when they're trying to ship stuff to us?
You wouldn't believe how many times I've spelled our name.
I wasted 20 hours one week on the phone with our alarm company because they had mistyped convenant in the email address up front. And they didn't recognize that because I can't see it and I can't log in because they created an account for us. Like, it should be working, reset the password, and never getting the emails. Back and forth, had to call over and over again to try to get it fixed. And then eventually some lady, some kind, sweet lady, she was just like, hey, can you confirm this is the right email? It's like, this has to be step one.
Yeah, that's probably... Oh, wait. Your decks are completely private by default. How do we change that?
I don't know.
Have these maybe never been available? Public. Share. How do I make you public? I don't want the link.
Don't know.
How do I make you public? Does anyone know how to make a deck public on Ashes?
So Nick is saying, by the way, that Matt is easily one of the best players in Ashes history.
Oh, well, you know.
Now
he hasn't come to the stream and seen how the real Ashes is played.
Oh, that's right. How these geniuses play the game.
He hasn't played the Rhino, you know.
I'm sure he would just struggle.
Guys, how do I make this public? This is like watching an old man struggle. Click the 3 dots and publish it. Oh, there it is. 3 dots, publish. I would never have found that.
I will say, once you understand how the system works, the website is extremely functional. But there were a handful of things about Ashes.live that I was very confused about. Like, I didn't know I was editing a deck.
That seems
like I was looking around at cards, and it was like, what? Why can't I do anything?
That it's similar. Like, so people aren't on hamburger menus anymore. Do you know that? Because it's a menu that you don't. It's a mystery what's in there. So now people...
No one wants a burger, they don't know what's on it.
That's why, like, on our mobile version, we bust the menu out into the 3 buttons up top rather than a hamburger that has the 3 options.
We do that.
We do that. Yeah.
Hold on.
Again, I'll take that raise anytime.
Hold on.
Okay, we've now published 2 Covenant decks that are not good, but you can go see them now.
What's the one that I published? Did I publish any? Or did you publish them both? Is that why they're not good?
Xander.
Oh, look at that. We don't have a hamburger.
That's right. Xander Illusion and Rhino Ren are the 2 on there. You don't have any.
Yeah, those aren't mine. Yeah, I keep the good decks unlisted.
Are they on your account?
I'll list mine.
Because this is the Covenant account.
They are. Yeah, I had Ashes.live before we created that.
But this defeats the whole point.
No,
We're
it doesn't.
supposed to put them
You
all.
created that because you didn't remember what dice you were supposed to do on your deck list.
That's right. Yeah.
And that was after I had already created my decks. So we will make that happen.
Yeah.
Anyways, how is everyone out there? Someone earlier said that no one was chatting because everyone's at work. And they got to keep it on the DL headphones.
Yeah, we are too, you know.
Okay. Working hard for the money.
So this cold deck, if you search Ashes.live, is called, well, you can look up like Shuffle Bus. Let's see if what comes up for Shuffle Bus. Oh, it didn't get first place clearly because S3 first place is by NIU. So Matt obviously lost.
So that's not that great. Who loses?
Yeah, who loses? Hey, there it is. M. Bowers right there. Shuffle Bus Season 2 Cole Normal Bears.
Found it. I'm trying to build this deck here. I posted a link in the chat for anyone who wants to see it as well.
I'm going to love this deck.
But if you're watching it back, obviously that would be hard for you to keep up with. I get it.
And he gave me the whole point of what I'm trying to do, which I particularly appreciate.
Well, that's just great for you.
Yeah, did Matt play in Season 3? Gavin asking the question, 1,000 questions. If you pre-order 4 boxes of Crucible of War tomorrow, do you get a sealed case?
It's likely, but not guaranteed.
Wasn't there one where we did guarantee it?
I mean, we're selling
we guaranteed
cases.
it with the Welcome to Monarchs because we're in full control of it. It has to be 4 boxes.
Well, and it's already, we have it here.
Yeah, that helps a lot. Yeah, we don't have to. No, Gavin, it's extremely likely, but we don't guarantee it because sometimes breakpoints don't allow you to do it perfectly. For instance, if everybody buys 4s and then there's a 3 and a 3 and then a 4 that comes after that, then it's like you break the 3s out and then you've got 2 floating boxes and then it's extremely likely. It's extremely rare that it is a sealed case, but it is possible, so we don't guarantee it. And also so we can open all the cases up, pull all the good cards out, and then put the bad cards in, seal the packs back up, and seal the boxes back up and send them out to customers.
That's exactly what we do. We had someone accusing us of that early on. And it's just kind of funny because like I think we had the boxes on premises for like less than a day. It's like the amount of effort and time it would take to maybe do that, especially when the rarity is random. It's just, I'm sure, what's unfortunate to me is I'm sure there have been people that got burned by that kind of thing in like Magic.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's like open
People
packs
do all
until you get the good
sorts of
stuff.
Weird stuff.
Put the rest of the packs back in like reseals or a thing. They try to seal the box back.
Ideal to have it.
Et cetera, et cetera. So, anyways, we don't do any of that. No.
Yeah, don't do that. But, you would never know if we were good at it. David says, hey, Steven, sorry about the leg break over the weekend. I'm not sure what that means. Is that a play on, wait. Did somebody break their leg in the UFC? Bryce, are you a UFC guy?
Yeah, McGregor broke.
Oh, it's because I look like Conor McGregor.
Probably.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's a funny comment there, David. That's a funny comment. That's right. The chest tattoos really do give it away.
Man, how'd they know?
I'm actually Conor McGregor. In my spare time, I play Ashes Rise of the Phoenix Born
Yeah, I'm sure.
and get chest tattoos.
That makes sense. It makes about
It's a
as,
big mayoni and like a silver snake.
It'd be pretty cool if Conor McGregor had some Ashes
It would be cool.
tattoos going
We
on.
could get a sponsorship. We could get him in the octagon with our logo on him. I'm sure he'd do that for a couple $1,000. Doesn't seem like it's a hard line to get a tattoo for that guy. Russell House was saying, I've seen the fire people open in your boxes from the Discord. That's right. We repack them with good cards.
That's right.
It's our secret to losing money.
Yeah, you open the stuff, you send the good stuff away.
Yeah, and then you sit on the bad stuff and lose money. Basically, that's the idea. I've got to get all these cards organized, and I know that I won't. So it's like, why complain about it if it's never going to change?
Well, what else are we going to talk about?
Yeah, that's right. This is really like, why complain about it isn't going to change is the story of all marriages, isn't it?
We got to do something with our 40 years
Well,
together.
we're sitting here eating breakfast for the 6,000th time. What else are we going to do?
Yep.
Okay, I've got my collection, and Matt apparently won Season 2 with this deck. This is the Season 2 winning deck.
Well, then it must be good. So when
And-
you lose with it, it'll be embarrassing.
NIU won Season 1 and Season 3.
What's
but
NIU?
Matt beat NIU on Season 2.
Is NIU a person?
It sounded like a joke, actually. What's NIU? And it's like, I don't know, what,
MR
about 5
ducks.
pounds? Yeah, I don't know what the punchline is, but I think it's a person, screen name or whatever. Could be new.
What does Consume Soul look like? Let's see if we can pop that on the screen just so I can see the art. Oh, it's my signature card. Great. That helped a lot. I
Okay.
could not find it.
Abundance.
It's a hot tip for everyone here. When you're only 2. What crazy person?
You know you
is
can
doing
mouse
that?
over to see the picture, right?
Yeah, I definitely knew that.
Okay, cool. You just weren't doing it. I got it. All right, great.
Oh
Cool.
man,
Cool.
Something's in the water. Oh no!
It's Ashes Day, man.
Where's my reactions?
It's a good day.
I made a mistake. I do enjoy Ashes Day quite a bit
Man,
as compared to the rest of those days.
it is kind of hard to build these decks. To find all the different cards and then the conjuration books and then the conjurations.
Yeah, you have the conjurations that need the books with them, right? But then it's the up and down side of every card is almost playable with any Phoenix Point.
Yeah, you can't silo them out into.
I don't have a
easy-
Guardian stack,
Yeah.
you know, or a
How am I not able to do that
every day.
I'm gonna-
There's gifts that someone made in our Discord. Steven has these. What are those called?
Those
This
boulders.
box boulders.
Yeah, Ultimate
And
Guard's like, ugh, this
Every
is
time
not
he
good.
opens one, it's like a puzzle to put it back together for some reason.
Because the tops and bottoms look the same is why.
Whoever made that GIF and posted it to our Discord, thank you. I saved both to my phone, and I'm going to be using those frequently. Appreciated.
Yeah, I can't wait either. Oh right, I'm in the wrong box, man.
All right, Crescendo. What deck did I have that would be playing Crescendo?
You had a lot of decks playing Crescendo. The last one you played had it. Is that the one where you do 3 to something when you attack? You're always really devious looking when you play it.
Yes.
Okay, ready
There
spells.
it is. Found it.
Abundance.
We're almost there. I'm missing a single Crescendo.
Ordering them by type of card is the best way to go, for sure. We made a good decision there. Did you do the same thing?
I did. Here we are.
It's sad because these Reborn boxes are literally like just full. So now I need a new solution.
Well, it's a shame there's nothing out there that was perfect.
I'm going to have to
for
get
it.
one of these archives
You are.
for
You're
him.
gonna have to do another one. Welcome to tabletop.
It's a marketing cost.
That's right. Just bill it.
Bill it.
Something.
Put it on the American Express. I had a friend who worked for some big, crazy corporate oil something or other in Colorado. And I was visiting, and he was like, "Yeah, get anything you want. We're at the store. Get anything you want. We're gonna have like the best steaks and beers and whatnot." And he put it on the company card. He's like, "As long as it's under like $6,000, they don't check." So tax them. That's all I'm saying. Call Upon the Realms. Now wait a minute. He's playing Call Upon the Realms. This is a card that I didn't think was any good. Why are
Call
you
upon the
playing-
realms.
Is it so you don't get milled out, I guess?
I don't even know what's going on here.
There's so much that I don't know.
I opened a can of worms accidentally. So
Isn't that the secret to wisdom according to Socrates?
worms?
You have to recognize how much you don't know.
I don't know, man. I didn't get taught that stuff.
Yeah, I'm aware of that.
Got him. He's been waiting all stream, ladies and gentlemen. And he finally
a year later, we got it.
had
We
his
got it.
chance.
I wrote it on my hand.
He took it. He took a shot. Not gonna miss his shot.
Yeah, these philosophy jokes are rare to come by.
Is this your stack of cards here?
Nobody gets taught it. I really wish they did. That's my stack.
Okay. Gotta be careful not to. Yeah, like logic and philosophy seem like relevant topics.
Yeah, well, you can tell it's not being taught. I can tell you that.
Yeah. No, I agree. Oh, the Jericho deck has Crescendo. That's why I'm short.
Is that the one you played last week? Mm-hmm. Did I not say that?
You called it.
God, I'm on fire today.
You've never been right this many times in a single day.
I know, yeah. Somebody call Shannon. Fester. 3 Festers. That's a good start to any deck there.
The problem I run into most particularly in Ashes, and this is probably just a problem of storing these in a box ultimately versus a binder, is like when you run one of a conjuration spell, you need all the copies of the conjuration, but then where do you put the other copies of the spell? And then my spell section ends up being wild. And then a lot of times you'll run, like, because of the first 5, one copy of an ally.
Yep.
And so you have one here, and then one randomly floating in your ally stack.
Why don't we binder these up?
It's so much work.
It is so much
and
work.
it takes up so much more space. It's tough.
It's true. I mean, those are true points. 2 points. What's this?
30 cards. We did it. What's what?
This Cheezerette plays.
What's the question?
Oh, right. Mine are sorted by type, then alphabetically in type. Phoenixborn spells stay with the Phoenixborn, conjurations stay with their card that brings them out. Yeah, but you sometimes have that problem where you have multiple decks running the same conjuration spell out of one of, and
yeah, well, and
there's your problem.
That's what I started with, but then inevitably what would happen is, like, I'm building someone Charm Nature, and so then I'm going through all the spells, and, like, if you were just doing a deck builder, that would make a lot of sense, because it's just a reference to go find the card that you're pulling out. But if you're actually physically looking through all the cards, then I naturally want to put all the nature charm stuff on top so I can look through those. And if I maybe don't want it right now, I might want it as I tweak the deck. And then it just turns into chaos.
Absolute chaos.
But, you know, we will somehow find a way.
We'll get through it, won't we?
Mainly for everyone out there at home. I got my 30 stack ready.
Okay, well that you did well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's supposed to be 14 action spells. Okay. We're missing... No, I just counted wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Marcus
5,
says,
6,
I just
7,
accept
8,
the
9,
chaos.
10, 11. Yeah, 14. So I need to get Cole's signature card. Didn't people used to think Cole was bad, or was Cole always, like, one of the best?
I think he used to not be good. Or he is currently not good. But he can't be because he won that event.
Yeah,
I think
people
he
are
used to
never
not be
wrong
good.
about that, for sure.
I think his signature card used to be worse.
Let's see where is he?
He's got the death by 1,000, right?
He swings his sword at you. Now wait just a minute. Where are my Phoenixborn? Did you take my Phoenixborn?
No.
Oh, here they are.
Looks like Mayoni to me.
Yeah.
Metroplex asking, did I miss spoiler talk? You didn't. Were there previews today?
There's previews from last week, and there's been talking to Nikki over at Plaid Hat, who's been great. I think there's more previews coming next week, but we do have some things to discuss with Lulu and Auric that have already been previewed.
Okay, great.
We talked about them kind of last week.
2 weeks ago.
But we didn't have the pops for them. So we'll probably just wait until next week and talk about the full show.
I love Lulu.
Isn't that crazy?
I've liked her from the beginning. She came out right at the tail end of us not playing anymore.
Who is this, Cole? Cole.
I feel like you should love Cole.
I've been wanting to build a Cole deck, so now that I know that there's already a perfect Cole deck out there,
Yeah, you don't need to do anything.
And now that I know it's won a tournament, ugh.
Dude, check out the description of my deck. You ready for this? I'm going to read you my strategy. You're not prepared.
I'm not.
An iteration of my 6 wide constructed deck from one collection, or my 6 constructed deck from one collection. Harold, this is a true blue control deck that wants to maintain its board, decimate key enemy units with Mark and Lioness, and swing wide for the win.
Okay.
I like control.
Well, Jason Lindley here in the chat says, I'm impossible German, which could be true and it could be not true. But says, coming in late, I forgot to specify my intended first 5. Let me know if you'd like that, and thanks for giving it a run.
Please do.
Yeah.
First
or
5.
It could be an imposter. It could be, Nick could have been over there faking it, being like, hey, this is me, and then he's going to tank your first 5.
Well,
Sounds like something he'd do.
If I use my big brain, then I'll be able to tell whether or not I agree with that conclusion.
Okay.
One of the reasons I picked this deck is that the dice spread is mostly colors I don't run that often. Being Illusion and Are these Sympathy?
Yeah.
See, I don't even know the name.
Yeah, right.
Meanwhile, we got the old Standby Divine. Yeah, love
No
to see
nature, so you're already making a mistake.
It. Well, we'll see.
What's up, Oxirador? Was it you, Oxirador, that was talking about the Shadowrun? Is the TCG the same thing as the CCG, or were there multiple Shadowrun games?
There's just one.
Okay, it's just the same one. So I think if that was you, then there's just the one.
A lot of those what is that? Old games, depending on where you're looking online, will be referenced to CCG and TCG interchangeably.
Yeah.
Usually, it takes a game like or a IP or something that has multiple games come out before people get really specific. So
Yeah.
a lot of times I'll Google it just to see what's showing up before I post, which I did. And if I see both, then you just kind of pick and roll.
Yeah. The card game. Oh, see, using a lot of the cards in my other deck, so that's a good sign.
Let me
Assuming this Matt Bauer character is actually good at this.
I don't think he is. That's what I've been told.
Yeah. Who would you really believe?
There are a lot of cards I have used, and there's a lot of cards I haven't in this deck. I'm excited about it. I'm playing Herald, by the way, for people that, if I didn't say that earlier. The old vampire. Benjamin Dodd saying Crescendo is so good. I agree. I do like it.
I'm gonna be honest, we saw a couple of previews from next week's article.
I almost said something multiple times.
I know, and it's like so exciting.
Yeah, like when I...
It's
I can't.
Like, I know. In the same way, I was like, "Did you see?" I was like, "No, can't."
Yeah, I was literally going to talk about one of the concepts we were talking about earlier.
Mm-hmm.
And then I didn't. And then you danced around it. So now we just get to tease people.
Yeah, we'll get there. It's really great, though. The space is good. It's a great place to be exploring.
I continue to be very impressed. So if you're a designer of this game out there, looking at you, Nick, 2 thumbs up.
I think we're going to talk to Nick at Gen Con, too. Going to do an interview.
I'm
Also,
we're
thinking about recording the finals of Ashes.
The old tournament?
At Gen Con, yeah.
Events went up for that. Has anyone here registered for the Ashes tournament? I know space at Gen Con is always tough. I think it's like a 32 or 64-person Ashes tournament that's going to be happening. I don't know. Registration went up this weekend, so I was curious to see if anyone was able to find or get into the Ashes event.
Are these katanas?
We're getting a lot of people. No, maybe. I thought you meant these that I had sitting here for you.
What do this feel? Those feel like dragon shells for sure, right?
Yeah, that's not katana.
I love them.
A lot of people in chat saying that they want us to record it. And commentary and stuff.
We were thinking about, we had a lot of options here. I was thinking about recording it and then maybe doing commentary, but also releasing the footage to everybody.
People can do what they want with it.
Yeah, because like there's people that are going to have a lot better things to say about those games than us.
What are you talking about? We're the experts here.
We'll be the most, of course, entertaining.
Most charismatic.
Certainly.
The most charismatic duo in tabletop.
Flex our 15 years of talking about things we don't understand on camera.
Yeah.
But
if you want to see more of that, we did an Ashes.
Stay tuned.
Not Ashes. We did an Armada gameplay video a while back.
Oh my gosh, that never again.
Yeah, we knew we didn't know, so we brought in literally at the time the entire team to do commentary all at once.
Yeah.
Bryce, can you imagine we did that now? Just all of us in this room doing commentary and stuff.
Well, it didn't help that though we added bodies, they didn't add any expertise.
Yeah, I had played the most of it, and I was not.
Big ships turning, you know.
Gunner saying, I love your old recording of tournament commentary. I used to have X-Wing Netrunner and Star Wars LCG on in my lab during work at Team Covenant. That's awesome.
That's great. Gunner, also, you left a really nice comment for us on YouTube. I appreciate that.
Jonathan Marr saying, I can't seem to find the event on the Gen Con website. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there. I'm curious.
Okay.
Looking at you again, Nick. Dysphoria says he's missed Steven's commentary since Android Netrunner.
Oh, man, Netrunner commentary was incredible, but that's also a phenomenal spectator game.
And you know what you're talking about.
And I happen to actually know what I was talking about. Yeah, that was a rare series of things that collided into good commentary.
A very watchable game. Someone who knows what they're doing.
Doing that commentary with Lucas at Worlds was awesome.
Lucas
was a good that was a good chemistry there because he was just like so nicely. He would just laugh about everything and could take a joke.
Yeah.
Which is rare.
Yeah. It'd be nice if we had one of those people around here.
I know.
I really enjoyed doing commentary back in the day for the X-Wing games. We would edit them, not we, I think it was mostly Jonathan and Ben, editing them down to like 30, 40 minutes. Mm-hmm. And then we got to do commentary on a very condensed version of an X-Wing game. And that was also very watchable, as long as it was cut down. The 2-hour version was less watchable.
No, yeah, it was awful. It's just probably 30 minutes of people staring at the board and like moving their dials around. Nobody wants to watch that.
Do you remember Dialgate?
Yeah. I do. Rather, this is from him. We have the Dialgate.
When there was a guy, if you're unfamiliar with playing X-Wing, you have dials that you set all these dials for all your ships and they move simultaneously. But he was on a live stream at Worlds.
It's about getting away with it. Definitely.
That's the theory.
There's nothing more pathetic than cheating when there's almost nothing on the line. Like, I could get it if it's like, if I do this and don't get caught, I get $16 million. It's like, I'd probably take that chance. Ethically, it's fine.
I can at least comprehend the motive for why someone would do that.
It had to be about the rush. It's the rush of like, am I going to get caught or not?
But like, 1, cheating over nothing, and 2, cheating over nothing on camera just seems.
And also the dials, it's like just be a good X-Wing player. You can pretty much know exactly what they're going to do every time. And that's never really the question,
Yeah. Well, if you get it wrong and you can actually change what your ship's going to do when you shouldn't be able to, that's obviously would be impressive.
Yeah. Fair. Frostback Bear, Raptor Hatchling, Shadow Spirit.
Benjamin Dodd says, I remember Dialgate.
Where are my books? I need my books here. Okay. Books.
How's it going over there?
You
run that particle shield? That card's good.
Every time I engage in chaos like this, I get a little uptight. But then I never go back and fix it.
Yeah.
So it's just get through it. Just get through it. Keep talking so you don't have to feel anything.
Yeah. Well, I'll talk. You can just focus on.
But then I have to feel. I don't want to feel. 1 summon Frostback Bear.
Getting deep in here.
1 summon Shadow Spirit, Abundance, Enchanted Revenge.
Matthew Nupp saying, hey guys, just want to say thanks again for running the Ashes League. Looking forward to playing again tonight. Happy to hear you're enjoying it. I have very much been enjoying those leagues. It's really cool getting to play people from all over the world, and just to get different. It's crazy how many different styles of play there are. Every week I'm playing against a totally different Phoenix Born, totally different cards, and it's just a really fun game. I'm surprised at how much I enjoy it each time, and the enjoyment is just increasing the more that we play.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, I liked it before we even got to Reborn.
Liked it before it was cool.
It was always kind of cool. You remember when Ash first got announced? It was on fire.
Yeah. Well, nobody'd seen a card game that looked this good.
They sold through that initial print run so fast and reprinted and sold through the master set.
That was an interesting post CCG era of card games. It would later become that. We thought it was the future, but it was like most things, a phase.
It was a break.
Yeah. Which is sometimes it's what you need to reflect on how you should be doing stuff.
Gunnar asking, how is the league done, via TTS or camera? So it's all webcam. There are, on Friday nights, they do a thing called First Fridays over on the Ashes Discord. And there they do all different. It's TTS, it's webcam. There's Ash Techie, I think, is another one that they use.
Yeah.
But ours is exclusively webcam. We just genuinely prefer that format. Like, I have never really been a huge fan of the digital playing the games online like that. But I totally appreciate how convenient it can be. So anyways, the league and the way that functions is all webcam. You can learn more on our website. If you go to Ashes, click Ashes when you get to the homepage. Click on the league, it'll kind of tell you everything you need to know there. It's quarterly, and as long as you show up for 8 of the 12 quarterly league nights, then you get the exclusive promos that we're offering through that league.
These promos are hot.
I can't wait to get them in person. That man, he looks. That Alternate Gilder is one of my favorite pieces of
You've
card
been
art.
looking at that for a long time.
I just love it. I have the old one, but the stats changed, so you can't.
You could, you know.
I also love those 3-colored Hammer Knights that are coming in that OP kit.
Super good.
I do want.
Super. Okay, now what have I done? I've made.
Look what you've become.
Please.
Let's see. I'm gonna help you with that.
Summon Shadow Spirit is the last thing I need. Where would that be?
Probably in your summoning
In my Shadow Spirit deck?
air area. Do you have a Shadow Spirit deck?
Well, I must, because I can't find it in the other one. Suppose I could, like... Bryce, you open that door? It's so hot.
Yeah. We're about to have a nice refreshment.
In what?
Vampire.
Is it in Vampires? It's close.
R10 saying, any chance you can make the league a bit earlier or allow play and reporting during the week for those of you who can't make 9 p.m. Eastern games? Not currently planning on it. You know, heard from a fair amount of people that that's a struggle for it. And we actually used to host online leagues way back, early 2010s.
Vassal, man.
Yeah, back when that was just kind of the only technological choice in front of us. And back then, we did a weekly assignment of an opponent, and you connected with your opponent and figured out when to play and reported your results. But ultimately, the amount of work that goes in for players to have to connect with an opponent, you have to share emails, and then you go back and forth, and then Steve and I schedule a play on Thursday at 7 p.m., and then it's 6:30, and I'm like, hey, Steven, I might be able to make it tonight. Can you do tomorrow? There's a lot to that, and we really wanted it to be as easy as possible for people to schedule it, make it happen, and not have to worry too much about it. And so that paired with even just the reality of the U.S. time zones, you kind of have to slot in what makes the most sense, what's going to be capable or possible for the most number of people to make it on a regular basis. So then there's also another layer, which is the administration side. So having it all focused at a singular moment is just a lot smoother on that side too. And of course, then one of my favorite things is you get that many Ashes players at the same place at the same time. There's an energy that's created, and then I've seen for both Flesh and Blood and Ashes games going on for hours after that league's over. So even if you can't officially participate in the league, I do recommend if you're free on Wednesday nights and want to play via webcam, you can show up. If people's opponents don't show, they're going to be looking for games. People that aren't even in the league are always looking for games at that point. It usually goes on for 3 to 4 to 5 hours. So that's another option for people.
And the other thing, I mean, changing the time is always going to be worse for some people and better for some people.
Yeah.
So if we change the time right now, some people will be like, oh, now I can't participate. So, 8 p.m. Central kind of hits all the time zones where it's somewhat reasonable that you could participate no matter where you are.
If you're working like a day job, then it's 6 p.m. on the West Coast or it's 9 p.m. on the East Coast. I totally understand. He's saying he has to be into work super early, so that late of a game is tough.
Sounds like it's just what's important to you. Got him. Okay.
Rat saying he loves that our league feels like an online local game store night.
That's right. That's the goal. It's on the paper, on the proposal. Do you have extra summon Shadow Spirits? Did I give them to you? Do you have 2 decks running summon Shadow Spirit?
What's a Shadow Spirit look like? Wait,
here, let me mouse over this for you.
I got a machine doing it.
It's the one where it changes a die when you show up.
Oh, no, but I have that.
You don't have 2 of them, though? Or
Do you have a deck built with it?
I thought I did, but I don't. Let me double check.
There we go. Hey, we didn't even have to get an hour in to become famous on Instagram.
I would like to become famous.
John says, good to know it's still kind of like a local scene on Wednesdays. Yeah, it's super cool. A lot of my opponents have been brand new, figuring out how to get their webcam to work, figuring out a bunch of stuff about the game. Some of my opponents have been incredibly good and experienced people with the game.
And then there's others.
And, that's about it.
JK.
Japan himself
feeling frisky.
Says, I love the Ashes Discord League. Hey, really glad to hear you're digging that. I'm a huge fan. You want to borrow some?
Look at that. See if you find any summon Shadow Spirits in there.
Oh, I get a I gotta have a Steven moment
That's
when I
right.
try to put this deck list back together, or this box back together.
They're not. I know they're not in here, and I keep looking. You never do. You do that as well, I'm sure.
I've done that before, yeah.
I honestly, fanning through cards like we're doing right now, I probably spent 10,000 hours doing that. I think at this point I've mastered the skill.
So according to Malcolm Gladwell, you're a master. Oh, look at
Yeah.
that. First try. Didn't even have to think about
Well,
it.
it's because you kept them in the box. You know, if you get the whole thing out and then you got to figure it out, it's a different story.
Oh, trying to close an empty one?
Yeah.
All right, so you need to summon a Shadow Spirit.
Summon Shadow Spirit.
So I only have 3 How many copies do you need?
3.
There's 3 in the deck. Well, I have 1 in my deck.
You got 1, and you only have 2 total. So we got to find them. Hold on. I'll find them. I've got the Conjurations. Is the problem? So they're lurking somewhere.
Yeah, I only have 3. Huh? Whew.
All right, we're about to go on a ride.
I got ops opened.
Oh man, I better get my coaster ready.
Yeah, you're about to get a cool beverage.
That's gonna help a lot.
That's gonna be great.
I'm gonna find the Shadow Spirit in no time.
Meanwhile, I'm gonna leave you to your own devices because I need to go take my Invisalign trays out.
That's right. Brush your teeth, etc.
I don't need a brush yet. I just need to take them out.
Okay. How's that going anyway? Your teeth straighter?
Yeah, definitely.
You look in the mirror a lot?
Not really.
Well, then how would you know? Have you noticed Zach's teeth?
Feel my
Right?
teeth.
I haven't either. Definitely not worth it. I haven't noticed. Where would a summon Shadow Spirit spell be?
You played it like last week.
I know I did. Yeah, isn't that crazy?
Yeah, I remember popping it.
Why? Where? It would have been in my Celestial Illusion deck. But we checked it.
Did you have to restart it?
We checked the Celestial Illusion deck, right?
That's so good. I can tell because I can feel my teeth. You see?
Man. Okay.
It's
hold
like, how can you tell that you're missing a Shadow Spirit if you can't find it?
on. Is something in your weird stacks over here? Nothing? Odette or you got any illusion stuff over there?
I like that you keep wanting it to be me.
It's you, man.
Maybe.
I remember handing you because I handed you the spell. You know, I remember it.
Do you?
No, not really.
Liar!
I don't know. It's just a book. We just got to find the book.
All right. So you're just missing Summon Shadow Spirit books.
That's right.
That could be true. Hold on.
I'm glad we started with maybe what I'm saying being true.
Well, you didn't tell me it could just be the books.
It could just be the
You
books.
started by asking me to borrow Shadow Spirits.
I just need the books.
I wasn't looking for just
Look
books.
in the library.
We're gonna have to retitle this stream. Searching through cards.
Dude, yeah. Welcome to deck building, man. This is why deck building streams are impossible.
Thinking back to that stream where I was upgrading my collection. I was on the brink.
Chaos Monkey saying, or Cheeserat saying, binders have become a game changer, which we suggested earlier, or I suggested for me. And then Chaos Monkey said, or you could not use binders and search for cards on stream for 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Which
You know,
is conducive
actually,
to good conversations, I feel like.
I did buy. I don't think I have them. Strictly.
All right, I'm gonna proxy.
I'll do one. I'll do one more check. I have 2 of them.
You have 2 books, but you should have 3 total, and you're using 1, right?
I'm using 1.
So you're clean.
Here's 2.
I don't know.
And chat, keep him honest. I lent these to him.
These cards don't disappear. That's what we know.
That's right.
We've proven that empirically.
I bought binders to try for Flesh and Blood. It ended up not working because I have too many.
Are they like the Ultimate Guard ones?
No, those have been out of stock forever. But I might try to put my Ashes collection in those binders. Yeah.
You know, roll in with the Rolls Royce of collection management.
It'd be pretty great if Rolls made a binder set.
Do they call themselves Rolls?
I don't know what they call themselves.
Is that the brand? Does Rolls make the Royce, or is it a Rolls Royce made by somebody? Right? Is that? Do you guys know?
I'm certain everyone comes here for the depth of our questions.
But really,
I don't know, man.
though,
Look,
now
look.
I'm confused. Is it a brand that makes the
That's
Rolls
what-
Royce, or is
The Rolls, it's Royce Motor Cars.
Oh,
So Royce makes the roll.
Royce makes the Rolls?
Yeah.
Well, this is changing everything.
They also make planes, apparently.
Hmm.
I bet those are nice.
Are they private planes, probably?
I don't know, probably. Look at this. This car actually looks really good.
Yeah, well, they're not lying. Although I feel like if they made them in the classic style, they'd actually sell better at this point. That looks a little modern.
I'm not against it.
It looks like something you'd see in one of those futuristic Batman kind of movies.
Like a Batman that was trying to be futuristic, but is old at this point.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah.
I'm going through everything. And if I don't find it, I'm leaving.
Gunner, what is life?
My guess is that they're here with my conjurations.
You want me to help you in some
No,
capacity?
there's nothing to be done here.
They're not in this stack, right?
You can check it.
What is this stack?
I don't know.
This-
I think it's an old Jericho deck.
This stack feels like chaos.
It's an old Jericho deck. Isn't it all time stuff?
It is.
I think it's from the official deck that we had.
They don't make planes, they make jet engines.
Oh. Cool. Did they start with planes?
Steve's saying Rolls-Royce is the company, but I'm telling you, the website says the Royce Motor Company, motor cars. Let's go to the about. Let's see. Let's learn about Rolls-Royce today. Oh, there's not an about section.
You don't need to know. See, they're so elite.
Also, the pointer on this is it's like a circle instead of a mouse, and it makes me uncomfortable.
Weird. They're subverting my expectations.
Yeah, there is not an about section. Fascinating.
You've been to Wikipedia? Let's see. Man, there's all my books right here. Biter. Weeping Spirit is not it. Matt, I can't run your deck with a proxy. It's just not befitting the deck. Yeah, it's the last stack here. And then I'm leaving.
The phone looks like it's about to leave.
Yeah, 10%. I can get by on 10%.
10% is a warning you do not like to see.
I can get by on 10%.
The ship is going down.
Okay, so if they're not there, there's only two other places they could be. One,
Gunner, in parentheses, changes the title to Deck Finding and Topics of Life.
they're not here with my Star Wars CCG cards.
If you work hard enough, you too can find your deck out there.
Here's Netrunner cards. They're not in here. There's no way that that's the case. So that's out. Nobody would be that crazy to do that.
Where do you think it is? You know what? Actually, let me go check something.
Oh, here we go. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, it's unlikely, but
Here it is. This is the moment. We all knew it. See, the power of my conviction was strong. In the end, it was Zach.
So, I doubt this is it. But I have a stack of cards that was the extras from the upgrade kit. Or
Yeah.
the leftovers or something. I don't know. It's the only pile of random Ashes cards I can imagine.
Well, at least take a look. Give me half the stack.
That's too late. It's not that big of a...
I'll get my proxies ready. I gotta sleeve this, dude. Is this? Yeah, this is...
But if you're saying you lent them to me, maybe I put them in the wrong pile. You know?
I don't know if I want them to you.
No, they're not in this stack. But that was a good try.
All right. All right, we're out of Shadow Spirits. Now, I did use them, though. It's the weird thing. Not any ghostly mounts or anything over there? It's an illusion stack, isn't it?
Yeah, that was my attempt at the Jericho Ghostly Mount situation. It's not here.
Okay, fine.
I would love for it to be there. I'm sorry.
Any other cards floating around? That'll drive you crazy. That'll drive you crazy, man. 3 books. but not the conjurations.
I'll do one last look.
Why?
In a
Why?
space it
I mean,
could be.
how does that conceivably? How would that even?
So you have the conjurations,
They're
you
right
just don't
here.
have the books. Yeah. And they're limit 3, kind of cat.
You only get 3. So I've got the full conjuration. So they're not like floating in a deck even, I wouldn't imagine.
I'm mildly nervous that I'm going to just find them somewhere.
Awesome. You definitely should. I would love that. Okay. Meantime, I'm almost ready.
Because I ran them in my Victoria deck, but the Victoria deck has been demolished. Who knows, man?
Okay. Herder, yeah. Shadow Guard, yeah.
And the name is Shadow Spirit.
Matt's running the good cards. I can definitely tell.
There's a lot of things with spirit in the title,
Mm-hmm.
so I get excited and then disappointed. Yeah, the good cards is how you win ball games.
Although, I mean, it's not ally heavy at all. So there goes that idea.
I mean, it doesn't make it wrong.
And Call Upon the Realms, man. 3 copies. Whoa.
I mean, that card is inherently built to take advantage of summon spells, right? So it would make sense that it wouldn't be heavy on allies.
This thing, the Call Upon the Realms, change 3 dice.
Oh, okay. Yeah, who knows?
Not the gates open or what have you.
Yeah, I got nothing for you, man. I wish I did.
Who does? Nobody has anything for old Steven. Except just complications.
You gonna turn into Eeyore?
Just complications. That's all. That's all.
I can't find my deck.
Ooh, Shadow Spirit and a purple sleeve looks so good, though.
It was built for it.
All right, I'm going to read you what my strategy is supposed to be.
I assume you're reading it for your benefit.
I'm going to read it out loud, mainly for chat's benefit there. I don't need 2 Frostbite Bearers. There you go. Okay. So, let me pull out my laptop like I'm at the coffee shop. The deck is here. I'm going to put 2 Summon Shadow Spirits.
Gunner says, I'm totally loving the new Ashes wave I'm experiencing these past few weeks, but I'm still holding out hope for a PvE mode / expansion. According to our interview with Nick last time we had him, I think that's being worked on.
It's at least an idea.
Stay tuned. The game's just built for it.
Every game.
Every game where you're a character feels like it could be it.
Deck is built. Now, let's take a look at what we're supposed to do. Now, in my hands, with Matt's brain and my healing hands, I'm sure this will be an unstoppable. The goal for the deck was to bring an illusion-focused deck to a competitive event and see how well it could do. The deck ended up 4-1 in the Swiss and then won the tournament, so it did lose to something. That's what the 1 means.
Yeah.
Several close, exciting matches. I was very pleased that the illusion cards were both fun and impactful, and I think they can absolutely be competitive. Particle Shield, Shadow Guard, and Shadow Spirit all pulled their weight. It can open with Gates Thrown Open, first 5, with Abundance, Summon Bear, Summon Spirit, Gates Thrown Open, Fester. So don't play to that. It uses all of your dice, gives you 4 cards to draw, using 1 to set up Fester and 3 more for either slashes or putting down extra spirit books. 2 bears and 2 shadow spirits on the first turn. So yeah, if you're doing that, everything's fine. You could also first 5 Shadow Guard or Hammer Knight if you want a quicker start.
All right.
We got beverages.
It looks like we got limes today.
So we're testing out anybody
Thank you
who's
so
following
much.
along, not following along, etc. We're looking at doing a pretty tight classic cocktail menu at our store 3.0. upcoming, which actually is getting closer by the second. There's some land that is in our sights, and now it's all banks and realtors at this point. So we'll see how that goes.
We're a day closer every day.
Has a lime, so I'm going to guess. I know that they're working on right now drinks without citrus. I think is the key. Or were. Simple.
But a lime is citrus, right?
Oh, that's got lime all over
Cheers,
it.
my friend.
Cheers.
Cheers to all you for helping make Ashes
Cheers,
happen.
everybody. Ashes has been reborn.
So it has a lime, though, so that makes me think citrus is on the menu at this moment.
That's good. I can't place that at all.
I'm going to... Hold on.
Hold on a second.
Part of the Wednesday game now is guessing the drink, right?
It's not tequila.
Hold on.
Yeah, it is. It's hard. I've had so much tequila and lime together in my life that it's hard to disassociate them.
Hold on. That's definitely tequila, not mezcal.
It's not mezcal. You'd know the old boot if you were
Because it doesn't taste like a boot.
The primary win condition is clearing their board with all of your AoE and slashes, faster to shadows, getting a big swing in at the top of a round. Okay. You said it, Matt. I'm in.
I mean, I'll tell you what I think it is. I don't know the name of it. It tastes like tequila, simple, and whatever the citrus is, lime.
Lime. It's a margarita.
Is that what we're drinking?
You know, it's tough to say. I think there's something going on with this. There's something different about this. It's not a standard marg.
It's not as salty as a normal marg is in my brain.
What is that? What is that? What is that?
What?
What is that drink? Can you find out what the drink is?
He could tell us if he had one.
Ew.
The deck link for this deck, look up Shuffle Bus 2 Bears. I think you'll find it. It's by Matt Bowers.
You want to give me the top down? We're going to get into this thing.
There it is.
Yeah, it's a moving target.
Put yourself between a bun and a... Okay, it's going to shake for a second. What? Really? It's a daiquiri. Okay, thank you. Yeah. So it isn't tequila. I was right.
What's in it?
Just rum. Essentially
Really?
It's essentially a rum margarita.
So
Or a version of the Daisy,
it's rum.
which is sugar and lime. I think it's sugar lime spirit.
So is
the
it-
Daisy.
Is it rum, sugar, and lime?
Yep.
So it's everything that's in a marg except for, instead of tequila, you've got rum.
Well, every cocktail on earth is basically that
Yeah.
that formula.
Yeah, it's good.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely like it better than tequila.
Don't like flavor, huh? Did you get these
No.
for me?
Yep.
Well, that's nice.
I'm just an all-around nice guy.
Jason, I was pumped about my deck being on stream until you put me against Matt Bowers, the guy who eliminated me from the last 2 tournaments. Thanks for the PTSD, fellas. What type of rum? King of Modernata. I'm going to guess that rum is Real McCoy. Almost certain. Real McCoy is the rum. It's the rum to have. You want your dice trays?
Sure. I rolled 5 basics. I want you to roll 5 because I'd like to retry.
Signed, sealed, delivered. 5, 6, 7 basics. So I did roll 5 and 2 more.
Yeah, well, I guess you.
Wow.
I could have been more specific in my
How
contract.
basic is this? I'm gonna go. I'm a vertical man these days. My chance.
You're one of those people that post pictures on social media vertically.
I don't post pictures on social media at all, so
I'm sure you
that's
have.
inherently wrong.
I can find pictures you posted.
Oh yeah.
Here we go.
I mean, yeah, I engaged in the medium at some point when I was young.
What are the odds that at least half of the pictures, first 5 pictures I find, are vertical?
Don't they correct for that on the
good,
platforms?
you got a good banner going on.
Yeah, I didn't update. The last time I did that was my wedding, which was 5 years ago. We're going to Nolans.
Nolans.
New Orleans.
Congrats, you guys made it.
I never know how to say it.
Well, maybe you don't post pictures. Hold on.
I really don't, man. I don't like to share anything. That's why I live stream instead.
No, Livy posted that.
Yeah.
No, not you.
Telling you. There are very few pictures that I post of me.
Yeah, but look, first one. The first picture I found that you posted is vertical.
Well, yeah, that's the way a phone looks. I don't want to use two hands. Sometimes I got a beverage or something, you know.
At least I had a feeling, and
What's
I
your
wasn't
problem
wrong.
with vertical pictures?
You know what? It's the same problem you have with golden doodles.
They're dead, soulless eyes, as one of our YouTube commenters.
That's
rightly
exactly
said.
right.
Yeah, check out that real McCoy. That's the rum of rums.
That's funny.
And Smith & Cross is a phenomenal pot still. Rum
King
also.
of Odonata says, I started getting into rum in 2020 after a Pirates of the Caribbean marathon.
Very cool. Yeah, you gotta watch it. It's a lot of sugar, you know, because rum's made from sugar, be it molasses or sugar cane or whatever. And then you usually sweeten it with sugar, so like it can spike your body.
I'm not sure if it's a coincidence or if it's the actual author of the deck list, but Matt B says, yay, I didn't miss the game.
That's right. You didn't. If that's which Matt B, are you Matt Bauer or are you a different B?
You want to go first or second? You rolled the
Oh, I'm
base.
shuffling this, and I have the first 5 I haven't even taken here.
Yeah.
Fester's one. I'm going to follow the directions directly.
You first or second? Do you need me to give you a minute?
I want to go first. I think I'm supposed to win on turn 3.
Wade says, rum is my favorite. If you're a rum fan, I highly recommend the book Smuggler's Cove. It's all about tiki drinks.
Yeah, I've seen it. I got a friend has it.
Matt B says, different B.
Different B. All right. Well, we're so happy you're here either way.
Dude, speaking of tiki drinks, I haven't been to this Eden Room in too long.
Yeah. Yeah. Place it's got a good vibe there
I like tiki.
most of the time. You know, Blake got really into tiki. He has the Smuggler's Cove book. That's who it is, not Philip. He bought like 16 different rums.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know he was a rum enthusiast.
Yeah, he got into it. And then, you know, like everything you get into when you're doing cocktails, you eventually narrow it down to like 1.
Yeah.
But, you know, starting out with that many was pretty fun for me because I didn't have to buy them.
The best kind of fun.
I mean, yeah, it's expensive. Okay, abundance. It's really expensive, actually.
Yeah.
Okay, done. Here's my first 5. Don't look at them. You're looking at them.
What?
Okay. Now, remove 1 from under any of your icy, so I should just start.
Wow. Okay.
So, okay, abundance is good because... Okay.
Because
I
having
understand.
more is better than having
I
less.
understand. Okay, hold on. I already see it. I mean, this is good. It means that I know what I'm doing. Well, all right. I'm going to start off. Let's play a Summon Shadow Spirit.
All right, great.
Boom.
No side action.
Side action. Oh yeah, I'm going to need to actually look at these for real.
Oh, wait. Look at this. It's handy.
Oh, yeah. Thanks, Evan. Okay, I need 1, 2, 3.
What up, Van? The stream can officially
4.
begin.
That's all right. What's up, Van? I'm gonna meditate 4. And we're gonna flip up some tuna here. 1, 2, 3,
The tuna. I don't like the wolves.
4. Okay, done. I guess if you have illusion dice, I should probably do that in a more old-fashioned way. So just don't knock these down. Is that do you plan on doing that?
I don't have any wolves, so it will at least be 2
Well,
turns.
hold on. I'll do it the old-fashioned way. I'll do 1 meditation, just in case you have garbage.
What are you unmeditating? There you go.
All of that stuff. I'll do 2 at once. It's fine.
Right back where we started.
Okay,
You want
yeah.
to change something? What did you change?
No, I just put these 2 up.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm there.
Matt, what's going on? You won't be able to watch us live for a while. What are you doing? Yeah, Diplomatica is a good ROM too. It's very nice.
Let's go Summoned Wing Lioness is my action. And then we'll side action
A winged lioness?
into a wolf,
See, that's why you do it.
into a lion,
Witch and wardrobes one.
into a horse.
Ah, see, you're going to make the same mistake I did. I could bust 2 of those down right now.
Come and get it, man.
Spend 1, get a Shadow Spirit on the board, get a threat out, see if you got a 1 damage something or other, and then pass.
2 damage means nothing to me. Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, no longer working from home. Matt. That's a bummer. Same with Wade. Wade's going to go back to the classroom. Hey, thanks for teaching. I assume that's why you're there. Or maybe you're learning. I guess I can't. I don't know. You could put YouTube on your phone and put your headphones in. And then it's basically the same thing. We all know that you're just here to listen to the dulcet tones of Zach.
Isn't that why all of us are here?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man.
You got to do Jason Proud here.
There's just a lot of options.
I told you my game plan already. Oh, RH Town going to go back to the office too. Maybe we should stop streaming. Everybody's got to go back to work.
The dream is over.
Dream's over. Pack it up.
Okay, hold on. If I do that. Okay. Let's play.
Do you sometimes feel like playing Ashes is like playing a miniatures game?
A little bit.
It's like it's about the beautiful assets on the table. Wow, you're casting something big here. And it's also about just taking her easy, you know? Having a good time.
Take it easy.
Alex apparently only listens to us audio. Is it while you're in the mail truck? So like if sometimes like randomly during a stream I said, Alex, get back to delivering the mail. Would that like spook you? Alex, this is the Postmaster General. Got something important to tell you. Come to DC immediately.
Hasta pronto.
Brent apparently can listen while he works in software.
I can't.
Is that like shirts, cotton? Come on, guys. Come on.
You got to make Steven try
That's
a little harder
hilarious.
here.
Come on.
Yeah.
Software?
All right. Don't worry about my dice for a second.
Okay.
I'm going to play a Battle Seer
I love that card. I was going to build a deck around that card.
here. Yeah, I love that card. Then I'm going to meditate
Quick Strike 3 is crazy.
into a horse. Into a horse. I'm just going for the gusto here. I'm going to go into a wolf. And then it's over to you. Just killing my late game. It was for a reason. Those are different cards that I'm paying for. I needed to remember which cards I was doing. Now I can flip it because I meditated appropriately. And I have that wolf so that if you want to meditate up, I can tell you to get bent. Chesret says Battleseer is a prime unit.
It's really good.
It is real good.
Okay. Let's do a little side action. We're going to meditate.
I wolf, you wolf, we wolf.
And then we're going to play Abundance.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. It's very interesting, dude. Most players can't take advantage of drawing on the first turn.
Yeah, Cole can, yeah.
But your deck is built for it. I get
That's
it.
right, yeah.
I'm going to play...
That's right, I already had him. Ooh, it tastes like a daiquiri now.
Let's play Summon Shadow Spirit.
Hey, that's what I'm doing.
Pass to you.
Don't you dare knock my dice down.
No wonder he couldn't find him.
Yeah, I know. He's got 5 of them over there in the deck.
I told you I have one in my deck.
I'm going to have us both draw 2.
That will be your last mistake.
Then, I'm going to meditate twice here.
Here we go.
Let's put that up. And then let's put that up.
It's now or never, isn't it?
YDY. Is it out of focus, Funky? Hold on, let me check it out.
Oh, no.
Hide your hand. Hide your wife. Yeah, you were right. Bless you for saying something. You know what? You know,
I am going to play a Sonic Swordsman.
come on a second. Man, you got the beef today, man. Goodness gracious.
Yep. I told you I had that trademark.
Okay, yeah, okay. Okay, so beef is on the menu here.
Yep.
Well, what am I supposed to do about that? Are you going to attack with anything?
They don't exhaust a block.
Neither of them.
Nope.
So it's the Great Wall.
They're both very alert.
Well, that's interesting, dude. It's very interesting. Okay. I see that. I see that. Okay. All right. Four dice left. Big dice. Can get a lioness out there. So that is a big wall. We're going to have to do something about that.
Yep. We'll see if we got any threats. Those nature dice aren't doing it now. Plink.
Okay. We'll do main action on Summon Frostback there.
Okay.
And
Cost
then,
you a basic too, right? No, so that's just to play it. I got it.
yeah. And then I'll side action with Cole. And let's these are big units, man. What the heck?
You were doing this to me with one of your decks at some point. Remember? You had all the beefers.
One on the Sonic Swordsman.
From what?
Cole's ability. Discarded.
It doesn't exhaust or anything?
No. Choose a player, deal 1 damage.
Oh.
As long as you have cards, you can
All
keep,
the cards just keep doing
yeah,
it?
keep slashing, baby.
I love that. Okay.
Quick Strike really changes this game.
Mm-hmm. Well, how many cards you got?
3. Slash, slash, slash. It's like smash, smash, smash. You ever see that video?
Smash, smash, smash?
Guy that eventually went to jail.
No. Sure didn't.
You see that, Brian? See that?
I'm gonna play
Smash, smash. He axed the guy. It was very strange.
Summon Ancestor
Name was
Spirit.
Kai.
Not very neighborly.
He's a surfer.
Not very neighborly.
Summon Ancestor Spirit, okay.
Yep. We're going wide. We're going mobile.
What card was it that did Quick Strike 3?
The Quick Strike 3 is the Battle Seer.
Torres saying, hey guys, I have you on while I'm working, so I can't really watch, but I do listen. If you could throw in some interesting sounds to make it as, I don't even know,
Like a soundboard?
interesting as possible, it'd be appreciated.
Yeah.
I've been asking for a soundboard for
We
years.
like to keep it nice and boring around here, thank you very much.
We put an air horn on the podcast once, and about half the people hated it.
It was not well received.
Yeah. It went about as well as that Taylor Swift podcast. 50-50. You know, there was love and there was hate.
50-50.
But, you know, if people don't hate what you're doing, you're probably not trying hard enough.
I agree with that, man. I agree with that. Now, this bear is just ready to get quick striked by that Battle Seer. Quick struck, if you will.
Oh, yeah, it's a party.
Yeah. But what can you do?
Sometimes you just got to make them have it.
I think I just use that. I'm going to fester that Sonic Swordsman.
Oh, no. That's a good exchange for you.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good exchange.
And then we're going to summon the bear.
Da bears. Okay. I'm going to side action. Herald, Westraven. Attach Hunter's Mark. Conjured alteration spell to a target unit.
What's that do?
When this unit receives damage, place twice the normal amount of damage on it, and when this unit is the target of an attack, no guard may be declared.
Is this guarding?
Yeah.
Oh, well. All right, fine. Come on in.
Battle Seer attacking your bear.
You got it. Yeah, that back.
Oh, Fester's a main action.
Yeah.
So you can't Fester and bear on the same turn.
Oh, right on. Yeah, that's good. I know what's going to happen, though, whenever that happens.
So none of this happened.
That's right.
You play Fester, it's my turn. Is that right?
Take a side action, probably.
All right.
No, I won't take a side action. No side action to be found. That was just, I just wanted to see what you would do.
Yeah. I'm going to play, you did, successfully, Shepherd of Lost Souls. Side action, main action, this. Spirit Guide, when this unit comes into play, I can search my discard pile for an ally with a title other than this unit's title and place it into my hand.
Okay.
Sonic Swordsman.
Can I see that thing real quick?
What thing?
Before it leaves your discard pile?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Lion, music. So you could technically cast it again.
I sure could.
Okay. All right. All right, we're back on Bear. It's the incredible prime animal, public enemy #1. And I got gun. But
Harold.
you know, I never. Hold on. It's side action. It's not even worth it to kill that shepherd. Isn't that crazy? Not even worth it. Okay, done. That's side action.
Side action, Harold. Swing at the bear.
You got me. You got all sorts of little stuff over there, don't you?
I sure do. Bryce saying, if you think Battle Seer is good, wait till you see Battle Hearer.
Single man.
I get it. Battle Seer. Here.
I'm going to swing there for 2. And I'm going to lower this guy down.
Block with Harold.
You got it.
Take 2. Call you in the morning.
And side action, I'm going to pump this guy up.
He's ready to party. I'm going to swing at your Shadow Spirit.
For 1?
Yep.
I'll block with Coley.
You got it.
Gammon plane, gammon plane. Don't agree. But I had my way. Gates wide open. Gates thrown open. Side action. Coop.
Oh boy. That's pretty wild.
And then we'll, both players can draw 2.
Well, hello.
I've made mistakes. I get
Killer.
it. I see.
Oh, it hurts me how
You can't
funny
use
that
this.
is.
You gotta have this for the other bear, for the future bear. You use this dice for the basic.
It hurts me how funny that is.
Back in there.
Lord, that's so funny. Ah.
Made a mistake. I should have a second bear.
Jiminy.
But I won't. And you know what I'll do instead? It'll be fine.
Everything's fine. Oh, you're not ready.
I mean, I meant to do that.
I'm gonna meditate here. We're gonna turn this into a lion, and then we'll play a Sonic Swordsman.
The Swadsman.
Doing the opposite of what the deck wants me to do.
That's always good practice. Okay, let's play it differently then. Yeah, it's fine, you know? We're fine. We're fine.
I have made mistakes. It's too good.
Devastating. Absolutely devastating. Well, let's side action Cole. 1 damage there. And then that's too good. Dang it. Summon Shadow Spirit.
Cards in hand.
2.
Sonic's first one will attack the Shadow Spirit.
You got it.
Put an extra exhaustion
Count it.
over there.
Let's discard exhausted unit there. 2 shadows.
It's good value.
And then pass the main.
Pass.
All right. Oh, it could have been so much better. If this die had been the basic I pay with, I get another bear, and I kill that Sonic Swordsman.
That would be better.
It's crazy. It's crazy. It's not even worth. It's just like crazy.
You're embarrassingly worth.
It's just like you can see how good it is.
Yeah.
Actually, if you just change the dice, it's just the dice.
Yeah, it seems like the skill ceiling on what's going on over there is high. All the cards
It's not
are
that
drawing
high. All you got to do is know that you need 2 nature dice to cast 2 Frostbite Bears. And I spin them both on the first Frostbite Bear. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5. 5! 5, count them, 5. All right.
Interesting.
Okay. I see this.
Okay. I will swing. Is that even right? Yeah, I think so. I'll swing you for 4.
4, huh?
Uh-huh.
All right, I'll drop in the Shadow Guard and block this guy.
You're swinging at me for 3.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's resolve here first. 1 damage to your Phoenix Form.
Take it.
I assume you're countering.
Yes.
I'm gonna play Particle Shield.
Okay.
Prevent 1 damage, so he takes 2.
And then this guy goes, and that guy gets focused.
Yeah, and then I gotta draw a card. Deck's getting thin.
Deck's getting thin. That's right. I might just play the long game here. I'm liking it. An ally I control? I don't even have any allies. Okay, well...
You think about this. I'm gonna go brush my teeth.
Okay.
This is my problems.
We're about to get some Shadow Spirit, Ancestor Spirit. These are all easily choppable things. Any allies I should get back? Ooh, Hammer Knight, you're so good. Could get that Raptor herder back. That may be the ticket, given how small everything is on Zach's side of the board. Yeah, okay. I could see this. I could see this working. A 2-3. I imagine we're going to see some more of those allies. I think they're going to come back in. I think we're going to see another Shepherd here. I'm tempted just to go Call Upon the Realms, frog that Swordsman off the board just to get out of the way. And I'm just going to keep removing units. I'm just going to keep trading dice up the way that I know how. Sounds right, doesn't it? Could be another particle shield. That's fine, though. Spin another particle shield. That's fine. Raptor Herder's worth 1 damage, 1 die, I imagine. 2 dice total. Yeah, probably. No nature dice, so that looks pretty good. I generally want to use Abundance until Zach spent a lot more dice. It's good to have in the back pocket, though. Abundance, 1 damage is strong. Strong. It's a strange hand, actually. You know, I don't have a lot to do with my dice here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 dice to spend, so I've got 2 floating, so I can definitely use those for abilities. All right, we're back.
Solve it.
I'm gonna main action Call Upon the Realms, change 3 dice, decide on my choice. Get your particle shield ready. And then I'm gonna side action 1 on the Swordsman.
Got him.
Here you go.
Only so many shields here.
That's right. David Vettel, how many card game rule sets and cards can you hold in your brain? About 70 rule sets. I don't know if that's true. The one thing I can't hold in my brain is how mulligans work. For every game is different.
They're
It's
just slightly different every
can we
game.
just agree?
Yeah. I don't disagree.
At
with
least
you.
Ashes is just like, here's your mulligan. You just chose wrong.
Yeah. Let's summon a Shadow Spirit.
The mulligan is choose better next time.
Yeah, right?
Did you pay for that?
Yeah.
You're not in a sleeve?
I don't have time for that.
Oh my gosh.
At least I know where my cards are.
That's right.
Got them.
Got him. Dang. Dang. Ooh.
Nick says, my favorite mulligan is to set aside any card you don't want, draw up to full, then shuffle the set aside cards in.
Yeah, me too. Abundance. Draw 2. And then,
I draw 2.
Yeah, and then I'm going to chop with Cole on the Shadow Spirit for 1.
Hold on.
Get that. You draw that shield?
What?
We got a reader. Got a reader, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow. That's really interesting. Chop. Let's meditate. 1.
There's your particle shield.
Put a
Right.
horsey. I'll spend a horsey.
Get the Ancestor.
So how many cards in there?
4.
Ancestor Spirit. And then when he comes into play, I can draw a card. If I do, place a card from my hand at the bottom of my deck. So let's draw.
Bottom. Okay.
You're up.
Europe.
This is America.
Side action slash for 1.
Yeah.
Summon Shadow. Is that guy exhausted?
Card's name?
3.
Yeah. Seems okay. I do that.
Don't catch you sleeping now. Don't catch me dripping now. I got the beat on my haka. It's what it sounds like. It's what he says. Mr. Glover. Started watching Community the other day. You watch Community?
I haven't seen it, but I want to see it.
Pretty good. It's pretty good. Yeah, I like it. It's in the vein of like Parks and Rec and all that kind of stuff. Like, what is that? Is that a modern sitcom?
Yeah.
Well, modern, I guess, when we were
Comedy.
younger. What's modern sitcom now? Modern Family or whatever that is. What's that called?
Modern Family?
Is that a
What's the
sitcom?
show?
Is it a sitcom? Is it situational comedy? Does
Does
a sitcom have to have people laughing, like canned laughter? Is New Girl a sitcom?
Yes.
Then it doesn't have to have that.
Yeah.
I restarted New Girl last night.
New Girl's one of the greatest shows ever made.
Pilot forward.
Yeah.
Super good.
So good.
It's one of the greatest shows ever made, for sure. Yeah. Makes Friends look like that Avatar: Last Airbender movie.
Man. Decision time.
Yeah, I gave you all these cards so that you would never be able to make the right decision.
That is success. Mission accomplished. Gotta start calling you George.
We got him.
Let's go.
We got him.
Lord.
What you can do with all those dice?
I know. What are you gonna do with all those dice?
I'm just gonna start attacking. You know.
This can't be right. Let's
Situational comedy, which makes sense because like a lot of comedy is cleverness or irony or these kinds of things. So it has to be based on situations that are humorous.
yeah.
You'd say you would probably block that with Herald if I attack with a Shadow Spirit. Yeah. So we'd trade a 2 for 2 and keep going.
Oh yeah. It'd be like a party.
Yeah. And you know that's what I want to do. So you probably planned for that. Let's get some play here. Let's go. Side action ceremonial.
I keep getting tired of it.
I'm gonna get a raptor herder here.
Take a damage.
I will. And then we'll play the raptor herder there. And get a couple of dinos.
He comes with 2?
1 maybe.
It's like, what in the world?
He's always good. I just forget how he's not that good, I guess.
Alright, we need to nuke someone. Hasta pronto. Let's go, Herald. We'll attach this Hunter's Mark to...
Can't be guarding us anyway on the line, is there?
Not doing that then. Forget about it.
I'll
Lion's
play
gonna
both
attack
hands
your
if you don't
raptor.
mind.
Yeah, thanks.
You got it. The raptor's dead.
Yeah. Got him.
You did it.
It's your time to shine, though.
Okay. Let's play a summon Shadow Spirit here. Side action. I'll not meditate.
Let's go. Sonic Swordsman.
Swordsman.
He's back.
He's the alert guy.
He's really paying attention. William, I have not tried felt table. What a game.
Mm-hmm.
Give me these giant hands.
That's right. That's on purpose. So it could come back to me potentially. That's interesting. Like I be living on. Let's meditate side action.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my thing. That'd be so good. Throw that goat up.
Give him the goat.
And then, see, if you block for Herald, you don't exhaust a counter, right?
Right.
So you can block for anything. You're building a wall.
Trying to.
Okay, I'll pass. Pass my main. You can send it back if you want.
I send it back. Cards man.
2.
Sure. It's Herald
Herald.
on the
You got it.
there. Swordsman will swing at it.
Counter.
Take one. Put an exhaustion on your Shadow Spirit.
This one?
Side action. Nah, I'll pass.
Hold on, let me react to that.
Okay.
I'm gonna unit guard but not do anything with it.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. I'll swing for 3 at Herald.
Geraldo?
I'm kind of a board clear deck, so maybe I'll swing at the Lioness there for 3. You can cancel it as you like, or maybe the Sonic freaking Swordsman, man. I just kill that guy. Yeah, let's kill that. Let's kill that thing.
The Sonic freaking Swordsman.
That's good. That's worth killing.
Yeah, I'll block with Herald.
All right, you got it.
Called my bluff. Don't you see?
And then side action, there are none that I care to take.
All right, I declare two dice left, eh?
2 dice. 2 dice apiece.
Let's meditate into a horse.
Of course, of course.
And then I'll pass my main action.
Okay. Let's main action Fester that Sonic Swordsman.
No. I thought you didn't have it.
I have it.
I was planning on that.
I have it so many times.
Alright.
Side action, you got 2 dice. I'll hold that frog. And pass.
Let's think about this.
It's America, Jack. Has the CIA got you pushing too many pencils? Dylan. Is it Dylan? Dylan. Who is it? What's that name? Galactus in the chat? Hold on, I'll look up that quote. It's Arnold saying it. I forget what the movie it is. Got you. You know, I mean, anybody else always hit the period instead of the space bar on your phone? Do you ever do that?
No, sometimes.
I always do that when I'm trying to search in the search bar, and then it's like I'm trying like the weirdest URL on earth.
Galactus yelling it. Dylan?
Dylan, thank you. Predator, thank you. Thank you. What's the matter? See, I got to push team. Yeah, it's great.
I'm gonna meditate. One. Then I'll pass my main action next round.
All right. Well, I'll also pass, yeah. Same idea.
You already passed.
My main? I passed my side.
I thought you passed your main last time.
I festered you.
Did you?
Yep. Fester, pass the frog. Fester, pass the frog. What other game can give you such beautiful, beautiful phrases?
I don't know.
Guess we'll find out. Okay, here we are.
You almost had a deck yet?
Have a what?
You almost had a deck yet?
No. How many are you at?
More
I'm
than
at 3, yeah.
7.
Well, I guess this is it.
Cowabunga.
Yep, you said it, man. You said it. Man.
Got him.
Okay, let's think about how to win. How to win? Question mark.
11 more damage and you got it.
11 more damage. Okay.
It's gonna get ugly at the end when we're both out of deck.
It's gonna get real gross. That's right. I think I kind of have an idea of what I'm supposed to do here. It's only Monday.
Chris has a good point here. Just stop losing.
Awesome.
You're ahead by health right now.
Yeah. You got, how many cards in that hand? 5, I guess?
Full hand.
Kind of the idea.
I'm gonna start asking that while I play Texas Hold'em. How many cards you got in hand? Answer's 2.
I don't know. I'm just excited to use it. 100 blades.
All right.
1 damage to Phoenixborn. 1 damage to all opponent's units. Draw 1 card. And then side action. I'm gonna frog that lioness.
Oh, she gone. Mine?
Yeah.
Meteor. 1 damage to all units.
Whee!
I can also play this game.
What does that cost you?
2 angels.
2 angels.
And an action and a side
Side
action.
action, everything's gone. Reset. Oh wait, I got a thing. Hold on, I got a thing for this. 1 to everything.
Yep.
Particle shield
Boom. That's what it's there for.
on this guy. And then I draw a card.
Uh-oh.
He put in all the draw cards.
That seems relevant.
Yeah. Let's do side action for Chant of Revenge there. Ally's dead, you take a damage basically.
Yeah. I'm familiar with that card.
And then swing 3 at Herald.
You got it? Okay, cards in hand.
4.
So every card you play at this point does a damage to you.
I mean, potentially, if we get there. You mean at the end of the game?
Assuming I survive, yeah.
Yeah.
So just don't lose.
Just don't lose. Just don't lose. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Thanks.
I'm going to meditate once to a horse. Then I will summon a winged lioness.
Lioness. Yeah. There you go. Lioness is in. One, a 2, a 3.
Count?
Yeah. I'm going to meditate this abundance off the board there. To roll up here, and I'm going to main action Shadow Spirit. Why does Cole have so little health? He looks like a hardy person, doesn't he?
Medium. He seems a little old.
Hey. That's enough.
Scurvy.
What? Scurvy, yeah. That guy needs more daiquiris.
I'm so tired of your removal. You ever feel that way? I do.
Yes, all the time. You're pretty good at that too.
Yeah, I understand that. Yeah, okay, I see. Well, let's play a song. Seems like overkill.
Jason's watching, man. This could be the moment. You beat a poorly played winning deck.
Got him.
With
I'll just pass.
the goods. Passing everything.
How many cards you got?
4.
I'm not gonna pass.
Completely?
I'm not gonna pass.
Start swinging.
I don't wanna, but I'm gonna.
Say the line, Bart.
Let's play Shared Sorrow.
I didn't do it.
Music note and a basic. Discard a card from my hand. This one.
Excellent.
With a magic play cost of 1 or more. Cost 3. Search my discard pile for another card with a magic play cost of X and place it into my hand. Deal X damage to your target unit. So 3 damage there.
Whew. Got him.
And then
It's one dead Shadow
I'm
Spirit.
gonna put a Battle Seer in my hand.
All right.
I was waiting for you to play something beefier. You weren't.
What's that Battles SA alert one?
Yeah, all of them are alert.
They're all alert.
It's the name of my game.
I will follow you. About out of cards here.
Yep.
Okay. I'm the information. Okay, powder. She's 3 health, right?
4.
No way. Really?
She's right here on my discard pile. You want to see her?
They're pretty good.
She's got the goods.
I'm gonna play a raptor herder here.
Swing at the raptor.
You got it. Can't be guarded, right?
Right.
Okay.
And I'll go ahead and meditate.
Okay. What's the Seer cost? What are they at? She's like a horse, wolf.
Horse music, basic.
These are both basic, okay. I'm gonna do another raptor herder.
Okay. Another meteor sure would be good.
Nah, no meteors.
Battles here
Right on.
with these.
How much health you got?
7.
Left?
Yeah.
You're a weakling too. Ah, Battle of the
too
Weaklings.
weak.
I'm gonna swing with 4 here at your Phoenix board.
I'm gonna block a 1.
She's alerted, didn't she?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, take 3.
1 to 12. She takes 1.
And then Chanter Revenge is gonna trigger here.
Yeah. Those guys are L-focused.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. She'll swing at your Phoenix board for 3.
You got me.
I still gotta win.
Let's meditate up, spin for a Shadow Spirit.
I will spend here for an Ancestor Spirit. When I do, I can draw a card
You can.
and then place a card on the bottom of my deck. Let's place this down there.
Side action 1 there. Cole. Swing for 2.
Take it.
Hmm.
Pass.
Okay. Side action 1 to your Phoenix Born.
Ah!
And then pass as well.
All right.
Draw 1, take 4.
Yikes. Recover.
Got 1 card to live with. 1 card to love.
Oh boy.
The old Cincinnati pickle.
You're in the Cincinnati pickle?
I think you are.
I thought you said you were. I was like, I don't know.
Basically, if I block with an ally, I do one immediately to you. So that's the classic Cincinnati pickle.
Yeah. Yeah, it's bad.
Or I can call my own ally, I imagine, and then just come at you.
All right, let's think about this one.
Okay, so sort that one out, would you?
Well, here's what I have.
Yeah, you gotta have something.
I don't.
You can clear the board though.
I can.
Look at all this.
I'll meteor 2 damage to everything.
All right. Do you have a prevent one to your Phoenix board?
Maybe.
That'd be crazy.
What I actually need is my signature card, which is after a unit you have is destroyed, I pay 1 to heal 2 wounds.
Oh my gosh, that would be the moment for that.
Yeah.
It'd be game breaking.
I put the meteor on the bottom of my deck earlier for this turn. Being down at 1 is not. That was my turn. You just killed me.
I've got 100 blades, so that's 1 to your Phoenix board and then 1 from Chant. 2 coming
Destroyed me. Last card.
in. Oh man, that's crazy though. That's
Yeah,
good.
That was good.
That's really good.
There were a lot of moments where I spent the wrong dice.
Yeah, I know about that one, don't I?
Like, being on 3 dice is a totally different world. You have to be very particular.
Eat it, Jason.
There was a lot. There was one.
I got you.
Last turn, I just kept making dumb decisions. I had a Adrenaline Rush, and I had the
That is
horse
a good way to
left.
lose. Yeah.
And I thought it only cost a horse. I didn't realize it also cost a basic.
Mm-hmm.
So I was going to unfocus and swing again. So that didn't happen. And then there was another thing I had happen earlier. Like, I kept just like getting to the end of the turn and be like, I just screwed that up.
You're really good at hiding it. I'm very animated whenever I screw up.
I just act like everything's fine.
I know. Yeah, you do. Yeah, it's like, I don't know.
The old poker face.
This guy an android.
Yeah, basically.
That was a great game. Yeah, Nick. Hey, thanks for being in the chat, Nick. Always a pleasure to have you. And Jason, thank you for the decks. Fantastic. I mean, again, more beef, man. People are running the beef.
I think
Just a lot of big allies.
a few things I'm seeing are decks that have a ton of control. That was the deck you were playing. You just kept removing everything I had.
It was Fester plus Coal Slashes plus Nature Dice.
Plus the 1,000 thing.
Yeah.
Plus, it's just like you just kept.
Just damage off the board.
And then also decks that play beef.
Mm-hmm.
So removal is good against that, but you can only remove so many of those.
This
right?
without Fester would flounder against allies
Yeah.
like that.
And I've also seen decks that are capable of going pretty wide, which obviously can just get nuked to AoE, but then it's like it just keeps stacking around.
See, and the answer to this is like armored.
Yeah.
It's all instances of 1 damage, and so your Celestial Knights.
Yeah, or that one thing I always run, the little nature.
Little
nature?
nature?
It has the claws on it. You know?
Let's go to the top.
What's that card?
Claws up?
It costs frog or nature.
Frostfang?
There it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
3/1 that has
They
armor.
prevent the 1. Yeah. Just like that'd be impossible for your deck to kill.
It's sick. Hey, thanks for joining us, everybody. It's always a pleasure to have you.
That was great.
It's always fun to have you guys in the chat and to hang out with
I will
everybody.
say, people asking if anything was previewed. Nothing new was previewed, so I am expecting Plaid Hat to start previewing stuff from the upcoming expansions.
No, we know what's happening next week. There's a new there's a new article.
And then as those get spoiled in the articles,
And
we'll be talking about them on stream.
It's going to be really good.
It does look really good.
We're really excited about it because we got some of the cards that we've entered into the system ahead of time so that we can have them ready for next week. And we looked at them. And they're pretty good. There's some exciting concepts, not even necessarily this next week, but then weeks after.
There's some really, I am very excited about the
So
concepts.
shout out to Mr. Conley. Shout out to Colby. Shout out to Nick. Shout out to everybody at Plaid Hat. Who is it? There's somebody at Plaid Hat that doesn't ever get the mention. It's kind of behind the scenes, but I think does a lot of the graphic design, does a lot of the ops style work. Anyway,
Beats me.
shout out to you as well. Sorry I don't get to interact with you very much. Shout out to my family. Shout out to the Lord.
It reminds you of that
Shout out
Office
to Bryce.
episode. Have you seen the Office episode where they're having the like volleyball competition at the company gathering, and Dwight's like trying to stall?
Yeah.
He's like, "How far are we gonna have to go before we stop?" He's like, "1 person getting injured, 2, 3." Now think about it. Stay with me. What about 4? It's just like he just keeps going. It's killer. Anyways,
Shout out to the real estate broker that's trying to get us the land. Shout out to the bank who's working as slowly
I'm sure
as
they're
ever.
watching.
Shout out to Nalgene
Maybe that's
water
why
bottles.
they're taking so long.
100% HDPE food grade plastic. Water your brain, water your life. This is the way of the future. Drinking water is and always will be the key
Stay
to
with
a
me
happy
here.
body and a happy life.
Honestly, shout out to anyone still watching.
Shout out to everybody out there. Shout out to Rafe laughing in the background, packing orders.
I'm gonna leave. You guys
Take
have a
care,
great one. We'll see
everybody.
you next time.